Hello, my name is Carol Lynn, and I'm so excited that you're going to join me in working with the Psychic Intuitive Guidance process. I wrote a book called Consult Your Inner Psychic, and now this book has been made into an online course. Use the course, use the book. For best results, use them both. Let me tell you how we're going to work together in this course. As you give yourself your reading, you're going to ask a question about anything in your life. And then you're going to choose one of the 12 energies and one of the 4 states of being. And as you combine that energy and that state of being, you will be brought to a message that will somehow help you with the question that you've asked today. It's a very intuitive, magical process. What's important about this process is that when you choose the energy, when you choose the state of being, that you do it intuitively. Now, it's sometimes very hard for us Westerners to use our intuition because we want to know why. We want everything to be logical and reasonable. If you give yourself a reading and you choose the energy logically, if you choose the state of being logically, you're not going to get nearly as wonderful a reading as if you use your intuition. And that's what this course is all about, is getting in touch with your intuitive guidance, that part of you that connects to divine consciousness. Okay, let me talk a little bit about the energies and states of being. The energies, when you read about them, some of you will say, well, they're kind of like archetypes, and they are kind of like archetypes. But the beauty and the difference and the brilliance that Spirit has given us in this course is combining the energy with the state of being. And energy is an essence. It's a vibration. I like to think of it sometimes as a vibrational essence of a quality that you have. For instance, there's an energy called the nurturer. All right, let's say one day you get up and you're not feeling too well. You're going to give yourself a reading, ask a question, and you ask yourself, what energy do I need? Well, if you use your logic, you're probably going to choose the energy of the nurturer. After all, I'm sick, I must need to be nurtured. But maybe that's not what you need at all. If you used your intuition, maybe you would realize that what you're really drawn to is the energy of the lover that will get you excited about life and feeling, different than you're feeling. Maybe you're being a little bit of a hypochondriac today, paying attention to every single little ache and pain in your body. And you don't need the energy of the nurturer. What you need to do is get away from that. So if you use your intuition rather than your logic, you're likely to choose the energy that you need. Okay, so you're going to choose an energy. The next thing you're going to do is choose a state of being. Now, states of being are wonderful because as we learn about states of being, we realize that we can't generalize about the solution to a problem. We can't say, I need this particular energy. We can't say, this is a solution that will always work. Life is always changing. And the 4 states of being, as you combine them with the energies, allows you to be flexible. Now let me try to explain what I mean by that. Let's say you've chosen the energy of the observer, which is the witness. And the state of beings, all right, you might choose the observer moving forward. That would mean that you want more of that state of being, of the observer. But you might choose the observer retreating, moving away from. That means that you need less of that energy. Now maybe you've been kind of scatterbrained lately and you're not observing yourself at all. You're completely depleted of that energy. So you might choose creation, new birth, because you need to pray for a new supply of that energy of the observer. Or if everything's working perfectly with the observer, you might choose the state of being that says still in the essence of. You'll understand these states of being much better when you read about them and listen to the wonderful meditation on that page, the 4 states of being page. So the beauty of this course is the way that you combine the energy that you need with the state of being that you need in the moment. Now I'd like you to go right now and read about the 12 energies, read about the 4 states of being, and give yourself a reading. Read about how to give yourself a reading. Then come back and listen to this video again, and you'll understand what I've said 4 or 5 times better than you understand it the first time you listen to it. This is a very mystical, spiritual process. And I know that as you get into this, you're going to have some dynamite experiences. In a sense, this is a divination product, but it goes a step further because of the 4 states of being. The energies, the archetypes are something that we've thought about a long time, but using them in a certain way at a certain time is different. For a moment, let's think of an energy as a spice. Let's think of it as if we were cooking. Let's say that we have an energy called cinnamon. Can we generalize about cinnamon? I mean, is cinnamon always a good thing or always a bad thing? I mean, maybe this morning you'd like to have cinnamon on your toast, or maybe not. Maybe you'd like jam. Is cinnamon good for everything? I mean, you're not going to brush your teeth with cinnamon. You're not going to dust your bookshelves with cinnamon. Cinnamon is good at the right time and the right place with the right amount. That's what an energy is like. And as you combine that energy with a state of being, you're going to become very flexible. You're going to be able to turn around on a dime if you need to in your life and change things. It's a wonderful, wonderful process. Now, I don't want to hold you up anymore. I want you to start. So go ahead and start using the process. Thanks for listening.